샛별
Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome. It is now Thursday again. We're gonna play some more Little Goody Two Shoes. I believe last time we went through the serpent's trial, if I remember correctly, and we managed to survive. Yeah. We really did much else that time other than surviving the serpent's trial, of course. But we did get the Second Testament. We'll start in another minute. Or scratch that, we will start right now because it is now 5:30. I've got the Secret Tunnel song stuck in my head. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel, through the mountain. Secret, 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 secret. I have to admit that, just the style of Little Goody Two Shoes reminds me of like an early 2000s anime. Or maybe like, late 90s. I think it's the filter. It's just so well done, though. opening music for this reminds me of like a Disney movie.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
Let's go. Looks like it's raining. I think the last time it rained, it was like at the beginning of the story. That. There we go. Let's see. Buy at least another piece of bread for later. I can buy 2 of those. At least Granny's nice to me. Alright, let's see what's gonna go on now. Where is everyone?
I suppose folks wouldn't like standing in the rain.
For goodness sake.
Folks don't care about that in Kieferberg, Rosemarine. Come on now, let's see what's going on.
Yes.
This week went by so quickly, didn't it? I can hardly believe it's almost the full moon, too.
What of it, Rosemarine?
Your fate will be revealed tomorrow, Elise. Both our fates, in a way.
You surely can't think of anything else, can you?
Can you?
For goodness sake!
I can tell that you're rather restless, Elise.
Well, I haven't been having much rest lately, have I?
I suppose, but...
It's alright, Rosemarine. We ought to embrace it, right? Embrace everything in its purest state.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and save now, just to be safe. I'm gonna check inside the church first and see if anybody's in here. Well, there's Leb.
Oh, you think I'm losing my wits, too? No such thing, Mrs. O'Dealy.
What's wrong, Mrs. O'Dilly?
This rain, lass, that's what's wrong. It's just a little rain.
What do you know, lassie?
There's no need to be curt, Mrs. O'Dealy. Look how dark the sky is, Leb Kuhen. We nearly need our lanterns in broad daylight.
What do you think is the cause?
Lack of faith, Elise, yours and all of Kieferberg's. None of this would have happened had we all prayed. Maybe it's best you two leave. I'll handle this.
Poor Leb Kuhen.
I can't help but think it was ill will, Mrs. Marielle. What was, Mrs. Arian? Oh, Elise, it's awful. Freya's maypole got torn down because of the wind and the rain. You think someone did all that to the maypole, Mrs. Arian? That's what we all think, Elise. Are you certain it could have been the rain? With all that's been going on, lass. It's such a shame. She put so much time into it. Maybe we're making a greater deal out of it than we ought to. I'm certain that's it, Mrs. Marlin. Oh, how I would like to believe you, Elise. Oh, here we go. I keep my wits about me. Even I will lend Freya a hand with the maypole if need be, Bertha. These two lassies will too, I'd wager. Of course, Mr. Heinrich. This was ill will, father.
Now that you mention it.
It could have been the rain, Mrs. Bertha. As it likely was anyhow. What matters is that we lent Freya a hand, folks. Heinrich's right. We can't be without a maypole tomorrow. Oh, it truly has been one thing after another. We ought to gather for prayer. I would like all of Kieferberg to gather in the church, gather in the church this afternoon. You're doing something at last. It's imperative that we are all united and of the same mind. I'll make certain to spread the word, Father. Gathering all these frightened folks in the same place can't be a good thing. I suppose I can't miss it, though. Attend the village council in the church. Oh, I have to go find Muffy. Wherever she is. Oh, there she is.
Muffy!
It's you! It was you, Elise! What have I done now, Martha? You tore down the maypole.
Muffy!
Have you completely lost your mind, Millie? So it wasn't you, Elise? Of course it wasn't me, you little... Wait. Have you been telling folks it was me who... Not yet. I came to you for some apple strudel.
Alright.
You're not telling anyone anything of the sort. You hear me? Watch me. I can run really fast, Elise.
For goodness sake!
All right, all right. Is this what you want?
Oh boy, oh boy!
You'll keep your mouth shut then. I'll say nothing. Not even a little squeak.
For goodness sake!
Well, I'll be the one making you squeak if you dare utter a single word, Maggie. This better be the last time I have to bribe her. I hope so too, because she's expensive. I need that. Might as well. Okay, let's see. We can meet Lebkuchen at the bakery.
I don't know if I'll have time later. I might. What's going on, guys? Ill will is inevitable, as much as it saddens me to say. Folks are at their wits' end, that's what.
I wouldn't say it's ill will.
I understand, lass. Nobody wants to believe one of us could have done it.
That's because it wasn't one of us.
Or the one who's the root at all this hearsay nonsense, old yoken. Come now, Bernard, let's keep it civil.
Folks wouldn't have thought of the witch if it hadn't been for old Yoken. In fact, I'd wager folks would have forgotten it if you'd let them.
I'd say I agree, lass. Many things could have been avoided. No, many things have been avoided thanks to me. Be that as it may, we're to take this week as a learning experience. Which is why we ought to gather for a vigil. Gather everyone for prayer, and that'll bring us together. I've let Lebkuchen know to make preparations. We're getting better at the whole avoiding suspicion thing.
Oh, that's a relief, Linda. What is Mrs. Lisbeth? Oh, we were chatting about the festival, Elise. It's finally happening. But now we have this rain. I've had worse than a little rain, Mrs. Lisbeth. That's true. Things are looking up despite everything. And Apple seems to be feeling better. I figured it would let them both out for a little while. Has he stopped talking about the witch, Lisbeth? I don't know, Linda. I think he's keeping something from me. My 2 remaining goats are still ill, too. Mrs. Lisbeth. The festival will bring back some peace, Lisbeth. Father Hans has already arranged for a doctor to drop by at least. Oh, that's wonderful, Lisbeth.
Yeah, let's go see if we can find Lebkuchen. There she is.
For goodness sake!
What are you doing out here in the rain, Lebkuchen?
You're really...
You like lagging. You certainly like nagging me, don't you, Elise?
For goodness sake!
I have good reason to fret, you. Oh, don't you worry about me. What if you collapse again, or... Come now, I have something to tell you, Elise. Wait! Lebkuchen! You can tell me all about it in your room, whatever it is. My, are you cheeky, Elise? That's not what I just thought we could come here for old time's sake is all. For goodness sake. It hasn't changed at all, has it? To think we'd spend entire afternoons cooped up in here. Don't you remember planning to spend the night at that time?
Now that you mention it...
You were going to bring the day's leftovers for supper, right? I was in charge of the blankets, and we even swept the floors. Granny's faces when they found out, too. Still gives me the shivers.
You know,
Anyhow, what was it you wanted to tell me? Leb?
Jeez Louise.
Oh...
Elise, I'm the ghost of this house, Elise.
Lebkuchen! Oh...
Give me your soul, Elise, or I'll haunt you forever.
I just realized that I don't know how she managed to do it, but she managed to turn her cross necklace upside down. That's terrifying right there.
That's not funny, you! Why, but I'm the silliest ghost around.
For goodness sake!
Enough of that, Lebkuchen.
And now on her regular portrait, it's back to the normal.
For goodness sake!
You nearly sent me to my grave.
Ever cute, aren't you?
You're just as easy to frighten, Elise.
Mm.
Why, thank you for reminding me. I do come here often, in truth. Everything used to be easier back then, didn't it? Maybe it's best you go inside and rest, wouldn't you say?
I see.
You'd say so?
Now that you mention it,
This weather can't be good for you is all. I see. Perhaps that would be better. Yes.
I don't think I said the right thing. New objective, meet Lev at the festival. Help Lisbeth with the apples, help Bertha with the chickens, meet Freya at the grapevine path. Let's go ahead. Actually, I wonder what would happen if I... Hang on. I want to see what would happen if I answered the other... If I answered the other way. I already talked to these guys, right? Okay. Technically, I already talked to these two, but... Alright, let's see what happens when I answer the other. This is the chipmunk noise. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and I'm not so
now
certain.
that you mention it,
Everything's quite the same, Lab. We just got older.
I wonder,
Kieferberg hasn't changed, that's true.
you know,
Isn't it time you tell me what's on your mind? You see, Elise? Collapsing yesterday has made me come to terms with it. With what? I've been hiding all this time, you see? Hiding behind Kieferberg, behind this veil, behind you, even.
Raccoon.
I've used my duty to stay as I am for the sake of the townspeople, and I've used you as an excuse to stay here in Kieferberg.
You know,
Are you afraid I'll leave you behind? I am, partly. But I expect to overcome this fear tomorrow. Tomorrow? With or without you, Elise. It's time I made my own decisions. Why wait until tomorrow, Lab? Why not tell me now? Something tells me tomorrow will be different is all. Yeah, truly. Come, let's move along. I've kept you for long enough.
you know,
I have something to tell you tomorrow, too.
I see.
Oh, is that so?
For goodness sake.
It truly is, so... you... Somebody help me, the ghost is back!
Raccoon!
Why, you... Wait, right there!
Okay. So we got the other heart piece. I gotcha. I'm glad I decided to do the other point.
Do, 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 do. Oh, that's terrifying. Brethren, I've gathered you here today to address the recent goings-on. You're rather late, Father. We've had enough. Show some respect, Elma. No, she's right. We need answers, Father. I'm afraid we will not be getting many today, Guido. If this is yet another plea for us to overlook this situation, why don't we let Father Hans take the lead? He's had it all week. Look at where it's gotten us, Gustav. We're here to gather this evening for a vigil, brethren. Together we are to appeal to the Lord's mercy and benevolence, as well as... All that'll do is put a lid on folks' troubles, Father. That's right. We need this witch to pay. Who would you suggest ought to pay, Lorelei? Where's this witch you folks speak of? Gustav's right. We don't know where to turn. Prayer will show us the path we ought to follow, brethren. Why, I've prayed all day, every day, and nothing's changed, Father. I fear for my poor Jakob, Father. Whoever is out there, they're taking our children, compromising our livelihoods. It's a decision folks want, Hans. We ought to search every lass in town for the witch's mark. We ought to do no such thing, you old geezer. There's no way to address your elders, Elise.
Is that so?
Perhaps if my elders hadn't completely lost their wits. Rest assured, Elise, the lass in Kieferberg will be searched, young or old. You fools still resist what must be done. Old Jochen is right. We must see this through.
This is ridiculous!
Are you going to do it then, Mr. Ludwig? If there's anyone who ought to do it, it's Lebkuchen.
I wonder...
Me? Mrs. Brunhilde? Of course, lass, you're a woman of God. Woman of God or not, Lebkuchen is to be searched as well.
Out with it!
None of you are touching her. Still, Elise, we ought to search someone. It may be for the best, Elise.
Huh?
Are you searching Freya too, then? And Mrs. Lisbeth? Uh-oh. No exceptions, lass. Truth is, we don't know anything about your cousin, Elise. Why don't we start with her? That's right, this all started the day she got here.
Oh, but
No! I haven't done anything.
Out with it!
Nobody is laying a finger on her. I saw her. Uh-oh. I saw Elise's cousin. She's the witch. My beloved daughter. Elise saw her too. She talked to the witch. There it is, folks. They're the witches. Oh, Apple. So it was true, Elise. You and your cousin are the ones who've been making our lives... Heck.
Out with it!
No! You're mistaken. We've done nothing of the sort. Confess, the lot of you. Confess to your sins, you wretched witches. Oh no. Guys. Did you or did you not meet your cousin in the woods, Elise? Of course I didn't.
For goodness sake!
I was all by myself right until I found him. Why, the lad says he saw you too, Elise.
Wait!
I didn't meet anyone in the woods, I swear. Oh my goodness, look. It's the witch. The witch is here. Oh, we're all going to die.
That's enough!
We must keep calm, folks. Keep calm. She was there. I saw her. She had yellow eyes. What do you have to say for yourself, lass?
Oh, but
I was nowhere near the woods. I'd gone home by then. How are we to know such a thing, you witch? If the lad says he saw you, lass. No, I truly had gone home.
Out with it!
Why are you doing this, you little... She even your cousin, Elise? Truly, I've been thinking about it all week.
Oh, but
I am. I truly am her cousin. Not even you know your own cousin, Elise. Perhaps she's been a bad influence on you. She's been anything but.
This is ridiculous!
You folks are losing your minds. Bad influence or not, what matters is whether she's a witch. How do you explain your cousin's cookie get-up, Elise? All the things she said and done, too.
Oh,
I've never... She's just a lassie.
oh, shush it!
Pinning it on my cousin isn't going to solve... Apple said he saw you two in the woods, Elise. What does Apple know about the woods? He's just a boy.
Wait!
Dang it. We must be reasonable here.
That's enough!
I've heard enough. Search her! We ought to search the lass right now, find the witch's mark. Do you even know what you're looking for? I will take no more of this nonsense.
That's enough!
Oh, Freya. Can't you see what you're doing to Kieferberg? Can't you see this witch nonsense is turning us against each other? Which is clearly right here in Kieferberg, lass.
Oh, what can we do?
Nobody in Kieferberg could ever do such a thing, old Yogan. We're family! All of Kieferberg, no exceptions.
Well, we understand your feelings, Freya.
You clearly don't, Father. Nobody does. Apple believes you've seen the witch. Folks have been on edge all day. All of this is a consequence of how we've been facing this crisis. With fear, hostility, and hesitation. All very nice, Freya, but we need to do something.
I know.
Let's do the vigil then. Work on the preparations for the festival. Together. Like the family we are. The family we've always been.
Atta girl!
Would you folks truly burn me at the stake? Or Elise? Levkuchen? Even Frozen Marine? I expected more from my family. That's all I wanted to say.
You said more than enough, Freya. All of Kieferberg is to meet here tonight for prayer. As we ought to have done from the start. Move along now, folks. We're to focus on what we ought to do. Protect our home at all costs. Divert the... Oh, all eyes on me. Divert the villagers' suspicions away from you. Ooh.
I didn't like that one bit. It's best I head back to work.
You put it like that, Tristan. Don't let the whole ordeal get to you, lass.
What do you mean, Mr. Tristan?
Folks lost their minds for a while is all. All of Kieferberg is on edge. They don't mean what they say.
I suppose you're right.
Got to come by later for the vigil, Elise. Both of you and your cousin, you hear?
Of course, Mr. Gustav. I won't miss it.
Still, had it not been for Freya. You ought to be proud, Gustav. She's my pride and joy. My pride and joy.
Do you have a moment, Elise? Of course, Mrs. Arian. I must tell you, I am ashamed about earlier. I couldn't bring myself to speak up for you. Mrs. Arian. You're coming to the vigil, aren't you? Of course.
That's good, Elise. That will help show them you're committed. Can't allow any more of this nonsense.
Oh, it's still polished, completely smooth, pearly stone basin sits untouched. Of Kuhan. I know, Elise. I'm sorry. I tried my best to sound reasonable, but no, Elise. I was just as taken aback too. I would never do anything to betray you, Love Kuhan. I have no reason to think you would. I know you feel guilty about what happened, Elise, but this won't change how I feel. Let's move along now. I'll see you about town. I'll see you about town is what I meant to say. Whoops. Are you all right, Rosemarine?
Yes. I'm a little frightened still. That's all.
So am I, if I'm honest. Had it not been for Freya, we could have...
She truly does care about Kieferberg, doesn't she?
A great deal, that's for certain. What's done is done, Rosemarine. It's best we head back to work.
I'll be here, Elise.
Proper business opportunity, I tell you.
What is, Mr. Willem?
Fetch me those tools, old Willem. I told you I have the boys waiting for me with those stalls. There's no need to get embarrassed now.
Embarrassed?
The boys had Elise. He made it himself. For goodness sake. You have talent in your hands, lad. I've seen my fair share of haps in all my years, and I tell you. I understand, old Willem. The tools now, please. You ought to be patient with your Auntie Mindy.
But Mrs. Marielle...
What are you pestering Mrs. Marielle for, Molly? Oh, it's all right, Elise. She's had enough trouble for one day. Lorelai's been working the poor lass like a donkey.
All I ask of my auntie is some bread.
Your auntie feeds you plenty, Maggie.
It seems she doesn't, Elise.
She only gives me 3 meals a day, Elise.
Why, you... That's hardly enough for a working lass, Elise. Well, I had known that's why you've been begging about town.
It is. It truly is, Mrs. Marielle.
Oh, for goodness sake.
You must give it some proper thought, Dorothea.
Give some thought... Or give what some thought, Mrs. Brunhilde? Oh, we're having a little chat is all. Kieferberg isn't the place to raise our children, Elise. After what happened this morning, I do agree. The way Kieferberg's turned on me... Oh, it's got nothing to do with earlier, Elise. I've been thinking about this for a long while now. I have a hard time believing that, if I'm honest. But it truly wasn't. Don't say such a thing, Elise.
Can't say that it wasn't, y'all.
Oh, what's this? Hello? Oh, you got some berries. Sweet. That'll be useful for later.
I'm looking to see if there's any more spirits that I need to look out for.
Granny Holly took me down to the lake once, I remember.
Carved deep into valleys, Kieferberg Lake spreads out between the hills.
walk to clear your head, lass?
If only, Mr. Eugen.
This town's at a crossroads, isn't it?
At a crossroads, Mr. Eugen?
Folks stepped over the line, they're released. Everyone agrees with what happened today.
You don't, I'm assuming?
It was the final nail in the coffin, lass. I'll be on my way to Primaldor first thing Sunday morning.
I see.
You too, Elise. You shouldn't stay much longer. Not after what was said and done today. Honestly, if I was Elise, I'd be out of there. Like, yeah, no. I'm not gonna stay long enough for you guys to kill me.
You'd best believe the doors to my inn will be locked, Lorelei. What for, Mrs. Wilma?
I won't have folks make a ruckus inside my inn.
Folks have had enough of that for one day, Wilma. Why don't you let Elise lend them a hand? As if I would let this lass anywhere near my inn.
You've made yourself clear.
I'm not very interested in helping you out either, as a matter of fact.
Good.
Come now, Wilma. You heard what Freya said, didn't you?
What of it, Lorelei?
The witch is still out there, and all we're doing is a vigil.
You are truly... Alright, let's see. Apples or chickens? Whoops. Guess I'll try with the chickens. I see you're back at work.
I am, Mrs. Bertha. I wouldn't want a witch picking eggs for me, but...
Dang. Oh, thank you, Froxus. But don't forget that you too are utterly amazing.
Even though I don't want to, I'll do it.
I'll have Rosemary help us. How goes the spookiest month? Well, we just deflected everyone's suspicions on us being a witch. Which was terrifying. Because if they didn't think of that, if they didn't think that Elise was a witch, they thought that Rosemarine was. It was really close. We'll say that. Did they throw you in a pond? No. Freya managed to distract everybody. So we're safe for now. Aw, yeah. I only got hit once. I still got a B rank, though. I only have enough money to do one more try. I'm gonna try one more time.
Hopefully I did a little bit better this time. Oh! Yo! Our first S rank! Nice! Alright, yeah, I can't do any better than that. Sweet! How's that for a witch?
Witch or not, you're still rather capable. Here you go, for your trouble. Thank you, Mrs. Bertha. Truth be told, Elise, I don't think you're truly a witch. You just needed a bit of a wake-up call is all.
Excuse you, ma'am?
How kind of her, truly. You seem tired, Elise. Be more surprising if I wasn't, don't you think? I'll prepare something hearty for supper, Elise. Since it's your last. For goodness sake! There's no need to put it that way, Rosemarine. Oh, but... You head back home first thing after sunset, alright? Of course. And make certain you find Flock, too. I can't help but worry with all this rain. Oh, Elise, you do care for Flock. Shush, Rosemarine. Hi, Ty. I understand, Father.
You too, Elise. But to make certain your cousin joins us.
The vigil, you mean?
It's important she's present tonight.
She'll be there, Father. Folks need as much reassurance as we can give them is all. Are you pushing yourself, Kuhen? I'll be heading home in a moment, it's all right.
About this afternoon's events, Elise.
There's nothing left to say about that, is there?
Folks are regretful, lass.
I understand, Father.
Slightly dying with the cold. Oh, babe. The Wi-Fi is bad.
Make sure you, have some soup and stuff. And make sure you rest. Resting is important. Es muy importante.
If I was there, I'd make you soup, but I'm not, so you have to take care of yourself in my stead. Thank you for the hydrate, Roxas. Yes, don't forget to hydrate.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Wilma.
You were right about these folks, Elise.
What are you talking about? Oh, Mrs. Wilma. We're so terribly sorry. Miss Wilma said we could, so...
Haven't they apologized enough, Wilma? It's not apologies I want from them, Mrs. Marielle. It's respect.
I'm not certain I follow.
I can now understand... I can now say I understand how you felt this afternoon, Elise. Now that's proper exaggeration, Mrs. Wilma. Truly, you're making too big a deal out of this.
Freya. It's not worth the hassle, Elise. It's best you forget about it.
Oh, that's Muffy. Should probably buy some more food. You love me.
Oh, thank you, Lebowski. Appreciated. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. Sure we eat. Things are ramping up in the game. Okay, let's help O'Daly with the chickens because I absolutely hate playing Kiss the Rat. If I can find Mrs. O'Daly. We also had our first S rank in one of the mini games a few moments ago, which was also helping with chickens. I was pretty happy about that. I have no idea where Mrs. O'Daly is. Oh, there she is.
I won't bite you, Mrs. O'Daly.
Oh, Elise. What am I to do?
I've been scared witless all week. Everyone can tell, Mrs. O'Daly.
Oh, will you please fetch me some eggs, lass?
If that's what you need, Mrs. O'Daly.
And have Rose and Marine help us. Alright, let's see if we can go for another S rank. Ah! Dig nabbit. Ah! Frick. Might have to redo that one. Yeah, I gotta beat. I was a little too excited. Oh wait, I can't. I don't have enough money. Oh no. I still passed though.
Ah, this will do. Thank you, lass.
Yeah, B is still passing.
You don't have to be so hesitant, Mrs. O'Daly. I'm still rather frightened, lass. Please forgive me.
The only
only thing is that if you get past a passing grade, then you know they're more likely to give you more money, which is something you kind of need. Why not E for eggs? Or E for exceeds expectations?
One more to join our entourage, I see. Huh? Oh, it's marvelous. You'll surely agree. The banquets, the spectacles, the prestige. What are you talking about? You'll see it when you get there. Oh, he's given me all I could ever want. Which was... why, luxury, wealth, opulence. Oh, I can't wait to have you and your inamorata with us. My... what?
Slightly dying with the cold. Oh my god. Poor Ty. If there's any other golden spirits that I need to find. Don't look like there's anybody here. Jeez. It's Freya and her dad. I'm gonna talk to Leb first. Oh.
Elise, wait. Just what I needed, huh? We're sorry to keep you, Elise, but there's something we... Oh, there's no need to hold back, Dorothea. What's this all about? It's your cousin, Elise. She claims she has a way of knowing if my baby's healthy.
Thought you'd be interested. She has strange interests is all. Sorry to hear you're on death's door. Do 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 do. I don't know which one to choose. I thought you'd be interested.
Haven't you been trying to do that yourself, Mrs. Brunhilde? That's true, Brunhilde. Lass might have just been trying to help. I'll be on my way home now, Mrs. Dorothea. Mrs. Brunhilde? I'll be back for the vigil. With my cousin, of course.
Okay. Whew! We did it. Huzzah! Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition.
You're going to fall ill again at this rate, Lab. I can look after myself, Elise. It's best you get some rest before this vigil, don't you think? Don't you think it's rather odd, Elise? What is, Lepkuhen? I have a strange feeling about tonight's vigil. It feels a little... as though there's a false sense of calm. Folks did change their tunes rather quickly, that's true. Here, before I forget. Do you think they might all lose their minds again tonight? Not necessarily, but I must admit I'm feeling nervous about the festival too. You spent too much time comforting folks today, Lab. You're rather calm too, Elise. I've been tormented over this witch nonsense all week. I suppose I can't blame you there. It's best I move along now. Still need to have supper. I'll see you in church? Only if you promise to get some proper rest before the vigil.
Sweet wet bread? What? Oh, there's another spirit over here.
Won't you join us? What? Let us take revenge on that fiend. Lest you become a golden maiden like me. What are you talking about?
She hands you bread in the middle of the storm. Oh, gotcha. I understand.
Once you do, let us reunite. What makes you so certain I will? Why, we all do. That's why I want to put an end to him. For betraying us. For damning us all to this wretched eternity. Betraying you?
Oh, she gave me some stuff. Bread soup, but cold. Okay, can't go that way. Oh, what's this? Acquired the ornate toy horse.
Folks don't want me here, that's for certain. Even if I have to leave all my good memories behind, I must do it. I must at least meet him.
Shining in the distance, the monumental castle stands, ephemeral and out of reach.
Doing out here? Are you trying to... Why don't you come dance with us, Elise? You know, We ought to get ready for the vigil, Rosemarine. We're having such lovely weather. Lovely weather, you say? Look. Look, please. Don't you, Flock? For goodness sake. I'm heading inside. Come along, Rosemarine. Oh, but please, wait!
I'm sorry,
So we're going to this vigil? We ought to, Rosemarine. Folks need to see we're committed.
Oh,
Say, Elise, I know you don't like to talk about it, but you're meeting him tomorrow, aren't you?
now that you mention it.
I suppose. You still don't have the sweetest nectar, do you? You went to the woodland last night. What about it? You've been gathering the testaments and...
You know,
all I have is that needle, Rosemarine. A needle? That's the testament I received last night. I pricked my finger on it too.
Oh,
The sweetest nectar also needs a part of your mortal body, remember?
Rosemarine.
You mean the flesh, the blood, and the heart, Elise? Those are the... We can talk about this after the vigil, alright? You get changed now. I brought some bread.
Yes.
Oh, alright. We should hurry or we'll be drenched.
Yes.
What does she have to say? Say, Rosemarine, about this sweetest nectar. It's your determination that matters most, remember? What does that mean, Rosemarine? Blood. That's what you're going to offer him, isn't it? Well, you must show him your commitment, Elise. Whatever you do, you must prove you're willing to leave everything behind. Your faith, your loved ones. Rosemarine, you have to want it, Elise. Do you?
Honestly, I don't think it's really worth it, Elise. Like... Save. Check if there's any other to go back through. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ah! Would it even matter if I went into Granny Holly's room? Look at all these fireflies I collected. I have 16 fireflies. Check and make sure there's no spirits out here. Probably none out during the rainstorm. Well, I've already come across like 2 or 3 of them in this rainstorm, so... Just looking around to make sure I don't miss any. I'm sure I've missed some along, you know, in the general story, but... I think there are at least 10 different endings. There might be 12. I can probably double check later, but... There are several different endings for this game. As of right now, I don't know how to get all of them. Yeah, that is. Uh-oh, what was that? Oh, dang. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Rosemarine!
Where are you?
Oh no. We didn't make it to the vigil. Oh no.
I have no choice but to carry on, do I?
Well, is the Lepkuchen. There we go. Oh dear.
Out with it!
Show yourself. I know you're in here somewhere, Serpent. Oh, what am I doing? Getting myself into this mess. And for what? To get out of Kieferberg? To leave it all behind? But at what cost? Tender flesh, the sweetest nectar? All these things I've seen and done. I'm beginning to wonder. If I really meet him, if he can grant this wish of mine, this wish of yours is within your grasp. Can I truly attain it? You've received his blessing, have you not? Trust yourself, Elise. Trust his word.
Now that you mention it,
I could get out. Leave this town behind. All I've ever been here is a maid of all work. Stray. Ever since Granny Holly passed, I've been nothing but an outsider. Now you're a witch, Elise.
I see.
A witch. Unshackle your burning desire from the depths of your very being. Embrace it, Elise. Your rightful fortune and wealth, your freedom. I want it. I want my second chance at happiness.
It's not worth it, Elise. Interesting name. Yeah. And the fact that it's also a serpent and it's, you know, being the way that it's talking, it just reminds me a lot of the story of Adam and Eve in a way, and I'm pretty sure that's what they're trying to aim for.
Huh? What in the...
Oh dear. Well, it means God is my strength. They have been saying him, but they haven't really specified who he is.
What in the Lord's name?
It's the town square. I must be dreaming. This can't be real.
What is this?
What is that? There's something in the church.
Definitely want to save here. There are vines just sticking out of the house.
Is that?
Lepkuchen.
That's sounds like Liv Kuhen.
Huh?
It's that serpent. I have to find a way into that church.
Alright, yep. Can't just go in there.
Ouch.
Okay. Got some berries. Okay, it looks like there are places that I can run across.
You've come here to stay, I see. Says who? A place of solace. That's what our beloved Aziel is providing for us here. All I've heard here was weeping, though. We're all doomed. All of us. We've lost everything. All we have are these depths. What's so great about this place, would you say? Silence. He never visits here. I can't say I understand.
Rude, she didn't give me anything for that. I should probably, see. I thankfully still have some Walpurga oil. That's better. Got another berry.
What is this?
It's completely destroyed. I have to find my way out of this place.
Leb! That's not Leb.
Lipkuhin.
That's not Leb Kuhend. At least that's not her. Ah. Okay.
These moon phases. I wonder what they're for. They seem to be connected somehow.
Anything in here?
They truly did a number on Kieferberg, huh? Only they could see this.
Overtaken by the woodland, Kieferberg's various homes are now at its mercy. Thankfully those things can't get me when I'm on dry land.
These trees are everywhere, huh?
Hanging from its blue-tinted branches, the many glistening berries sway gently in the water. Anna boo boo. Oh, okay. I see. So phase of the moon corresponds to okay. Not entirely sure which one they want me to hit first, but go this way? No. So that's the half moon. That doesn't show me any moon. Can't go that way. So the one I'm looking for must be elsewhere. Can't go this way. That's the half moon. Or maybe? Thought it was the half moon. That one also says half moon. One's a half moon. There's the bat. Got some more berries. Oh. Okay. There's this one. Half moon. And that one? Did it work? I don't think it worked. Took some meds. Okay, babe. Feel better. Love you. Okay, I clearly did something wrong here. Boo boo. That one. Not that one. Maybe this one? Wait, is it just me or is that bat symbol upside down? Maybe there's some like false ones that I need to watch out for? And that looks like a half moon. Okay, no, that symbol is upside down. So maybe it's the wrong symbol? I'm a little wary of stepping off here to see if there's another... Okay, it's not that one. Ah, flip. No, dig nabbit. thing they gave me a whole bunch of berries. Okay, okay. There's something over there. There's so many of these things. Woohoo! Okay. Oh wait, those are just bubbles. Probably help if I did that, huh? Not entirely sure what I'm missing. Say. Oh, I already read that. You tried fire underwater? This isn't SpongeBob, man. Oh. Oh, hang on. Which one am I supposed to be looking for? Okay. On that side. Class D fire will burn underwater. I don't have the stuff for a Class D fire. Alright. Okay. Got some magnesium. Where's Elise gonna get magnesium? If the I'll write these down. Ooh, jeez. Make an electrical fire. I don't think they have electricity if she's using a fire lantern that requires matches. See. There's that one. There's that one. And the upside down bat symbol, which I have yet to find. Found the one that's right side up. Don't make a girl a young Ben Franklin. Okay. Now that I've actually written that down. The only thing I don't know is what order they want me to put them in. Okay, yep. There's that one. Oh, that's already down. Like, is that just the wrong one? Electrical powers are very hard to start underwater because water disperses the current, and you need a strong catalyst and potential fuel. Okay, I got both of those. Wondering if that's just not the right one? Only thing is, I'm pretty sure this isn't the right one either. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ooh. Oh, maybe it's this one? Hey. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That was close. If I only knew where this upside down bat symbol was supposed to be. There's so many of them. once again, I haven't really seen the upside down. It's like I've only seen this particular. Dag nabbit. It's like, I feel like this is a little unnecessarily difficult. There's 3 of them. Dang it. I hate these things so much.
Emotional damage.
Figure out where the half moon is again. They're just like, I don't even know where this moon fits in. Waning Crescent. Right, but I don't know how it fits into the puzzle. There. Run. Oh. I don't know how it didn't see me, but I am so confused though. Chart, so it would be between the waning half moon and the new moon. I'm gonna guess the eye symbol is the new moon. So maybe new moon, the waning half, or sorry, the waning crescent, my bad. Then the waning half. Then I'm I don't know what the little bat symbol is supposed to be, but you know, I also still have my chart from last time. Okay, yeah, they're in roughly the same. Waxing crescent. I was wondering. So I'm thinking, new moon, waxing crescent, waxing half. I don't think I saw a symbol in between that and the new moon. It would go between the new moon and its first quarter, the waxing half. I just don't know if that's like the, you know, this is gonna be frustrating. Okay, so let's see, this moon, that's the waning half. And then there's the waxing half? No. That's still the waning half. Oh, that's the waxing half. Dang, I don't know my moon phases at all. Okay, there we go. That's the waning half. Okay, so we'll start with the new moon. Then I gotta make my way down and to the side. Okay, but that's not the right one that I'm looking for. let's see, what we currently have as far as choices is the new moon. We have both the waxing and waning half moon. We have the bat symbol, which we are assuming means the new moon. Or not the new moon. Was it the new moon? I don't remember. Full moon. Okay. Full moon, full moon. And then we have this symbol here. The thing is, I could have sworn that they had a full moon. Okay. So, if we were to start from the new moon, right, if we start from the new moon, then the next one would be, I'm guessing the one at the top, which would be the waxing moon? Not according to my chart. You have now is the waxing crescent.
Do it.
And that was a fail. I have to start all over again. There we go. Okay. We should be reset now. Unless they're supposed to start from the bat end? Because the bat symbol on the stone is upside down. I don't know what they want me to do. Is it upside down to a reflection? But it's written on the stone that way. What, I mean, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I didn't see any upside down moon phase while I was walking around. Although if I turn my chart upside down, if I turn up my chart upside down, that might actually make some sense. In which case, you. Then, yeah, you. Then, you. Oh, okay, that was a I'm so confused. Maybe I'm only supposed to press those 3. In which case, you... You... And you. That one was also a fail. This is kind of frustrating, not gonna lie. Trying to brute force it. Just doesn't seem to really be any particular rhyme or reason. Even if I did try to brute force it. I don't know if I'd be able to look up any, like if I'd be able to look up the puzzle. Okay. Barely. I can use this to reset. Nice. Okay, so the stone is turned upside down. Oh! Oh! Hang on. So if we turned it back right side up, the bat symbol would be first. The symbol in the middle would change. In which case, be that one, and then, okay. Jeez Louise. Okay, let's try that then. Okay, let's see. So, bat symbol first. Bat symbol first. Then half moon. But it's this one, not the other one. And then the new moon. There we go. I had to look that one up because I was like, I don't understand. And I didn't, you know, it's like I only looked at it long enough to realize because they said the tablet was upside down. I was like, wait a minute. The tablet is upside down. If we flipped it right back up, then the middle one would have changed. So I did have a little bit of help. Just a tad. Okay, Lebowski. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good lurk. Uh-oh.
Take heed, lass. We don't take kindly to light in these depths. For goodness sake, that startled me.
So I'll have to make sure that I smother my lantern? Well, good thing they have a save spot. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot! Okay. Smothered my lantern. Hopefully that helps. Oh, snap. I don't know where I'm going. Shoot! Where am I going? How am I supposed to... I like that. Death is where you're going. End up dying again. Frick. Well, I'm dead. be really careful. Gonna go around you, my friend.
Shoot.
Why me? Okay, so I can kind of see where I am. As long as I don't move. Yeah, don't blink indeed. I'm gonna lose all. It's like I'm gonna run out of matches. Oh, so. Oh, thank goodness they gave me more matches. Huzzah! You were joking, the devs were not. Indeed. Okay, that brings me back to the beginning. Oh, okay. We're just gonna go around you. Thank you. At least I got some berries. There was a... over here. Right there. Yoink. And we made it. Acquired the Lyre, the Lyre of Aziel.
liar? May your innermost desire come true, Elise.
What is this?
His statue. It's speaking to me. Why don't you look so surprised? Weren't you talking to your own reflection a moment ago? I'll never get used to this nonsense. It all depends on you, Elise. On how far you're willing to go. The sacrifices you're willing to make. I've come this far, haven't I? This isn't the last of your perils. You must find your resolve deep within yourself, Elise.
I see.
Suppose I've been rather hesitant until now. If you don't fight for yourself, Elise, who will? I can only depend on myself, huh? Then so be it.
Statue of Elise beholds the observer with a blank, cold stare. There's a way out over here. Yay! Oh, hey, we've made it back.
Like a bubble of sorts. Everything seems to be underwater, but I can breathe just fine. Maybe best I have a look about town.
Well, I already have the lyre that we need, so I'll use that. Notice, please save before venturing in. I did, though. Uh-oh.
When the...
Uh-oh.
You're rather brave, lass. You! Do you yearn for wealth and fortune that deeply? I clearly do, Serpent. Now let her go. No, I don't think I will.
What is this?
At the Lord's name?
Oh,
Let's go in.
that's a little scary looking.
You know, there's something you have yet to come to terms with. Something you've been avoiding. What are you talking about? The good company, lass. You've sacrificed your mortal body for the tender flesh. You know it's your blood needed for the sweetest nectar. Yet, it's the good company you refuse to surrender.
Go for the eyes.
What is this?
What are you talking about? Show me the depths of your heart. What? I wish to see how dearly you care for your beloved.
Ooh. Ah! Ooh. Okay. Where are we going? Ouch.
want to know how deeply I care for Levkuhen? She's my best friend! My bosom friend! And I
Now
realize
that you mention it,
I'm so selfish when it comes to her, but we got... Ouch. Take nabbit. Sigh. Good thing I saved. I should probably save after I use the lyre though, so I don't have to keep using it. There we go. Yes, I already saved. We're good. We'll just skip through all of that. I guess we can't. It wouldn't let me skip.
huh? What is this? Lebkuchen. What is this?
Ouch. Woo! Ow.
What is this?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to use that one. Well. Hopefully won't get me with that notice if I save one more time. Okay. Oh, alright. It'll tell you that regardless.
What is this? Lebkuchen. What is this?
Ouch. Ow. Woo! Oh, come on!
What is this?
I rely on her
That you
too much.
mention it.
Whew. Okay. Ooh, that was close. What the? Oh no. Oh no. What the? I don't know what's going on! Ouch. I care about in this rat hole of a town. The Goon's the only family I have left in this wretched village. If not for her, I would have left already. Yet I never did because I don't want to lose her. Oh, jeez. Why is there a heartless in the church? Actually, I kind of thought it looked like one of the witches from Madoka Magica. I know her better than anyone. Better than Granny Gretel even. I know how she loathes her veil. How she hides from everyone. That Goon is much more than that, and I want. Take her away from Kieferberg. And give her a better future. My. Oh, Madoka Magica is not a game. Well, I think they have a game that spawned from it, but it was an anime. How righteous of you, lassie. You're not worth my time. Dang, damn it, that was the wrong answer. I have to do this all over again. Dang, damn it, it was hard enough. Like, it's hard enough dodging all of that. Like, it also sucks that I can't just skip through all. It's like that I can't just skip through this dialogue.
What is this? Lepkuhin. What is this?
Ouch. Ah! Woo! Okay.
What is this? Now that you mention it.
Frick. That was lucky. Frick. Sorry, my eye got irritated for a second.
gift already. Ouch. I still ran into it, dang it. Frick. I want to give her up. I want her to know it's alright to give up and live for her own sake. There we go. Oh, we managed to survive.
What's this?
Acquired the Vessel Testament. Because we have to put the... yeah. Come to the next form. We have to put the blood in there.
For your sweetest nectar, lass. Show yourself, you wretch! Oh, you're truly so bewitching, lass. To think you're willing to betray such pure feelings. I need to get out of here. Oh, it makes me want to keep you all to myself.
Run, 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 run! Sunken Adventures. Defeat the Adventisma.
I must say, I feel much better, Father.
We were all a little too tense. How did we get here?
What is
I'm
this?
back in Kieferberg?
Get some rest, everyone. We have a long day ahead of ourselves tomorrow. We're to gather here first thing at sunrise for the procession. Don't forget.
Come, Mrs. O'Dealy, we'll walk you home. Oh, thank you, my dear.
Elise.
Elise?
Rosemary.
Rosemarine! What are you doing here? Did you go to the vigil? I was sitting right beside you the entire time, silly. What?
I'm sorry,
More importantly, Elise, I was wondering if you've given the gift some thought. Huh?
Are you alright, Elise?
Is everything alright, Elise? Yes. What about the gift, Rosemarine?
Oh,
I was thinking since we had the red wine during the vigil, why don't you do something similar for your gift to him? Meaning, why don't you use the water that's already in those basins? Together with that needle, you could make him the sweetest nectar. As a gift. I can wait for you outside and make certain nobody sees you. I'd best do it quickly. Wouldn't want to get caught by Father Hans.
I ain't turning water into wine, right? Early save.
Coon and I used to play in the water all the time, didn't we? We're a little too old for that now, I suppose. They're forevermore decorated with blooming flowers. Keeper Burke's crest rests atop the square fountain in its ancient glory.
Uh-oh.
Using the water in the basin. I suppose I can give it a try.
Now that you mention it,
Rosemary and I said I could make him wine. Using the water in this basin, I had something to hold this wine in.
You mean... this?
Serpent's vial. I suppose it'll do nicely. Now all I have to do is...
Okay. That'd be for later.
Hurry now, Elise. Folks might come back if you take too long.
Or maybe I'm supposed to do this while I'm in church. And this is like terrifying. Alright. Go around and see if there's any spirit at the top of the tower, maybe? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Flesh is inside the vessel. There we go.
At last. Don't you dare come any closer, serpent! The sweetest nectar. At last.
this is ridiculous!
That's what I've come here to do. Your passion for your wish runs deep within your veins. It's writhing inside you. It consumes you.
Out with it!
What do you want from me? Your bloodlust. You wretch. Give it to me. Your sweetest nectar.
Oh boy. Here we go. Another mini game. Mini game for the win, right? Oh, this is terrifying. Dang it. I messed up. Try again. Yes, yes, yes. Here's the vessel. Oh. And the needle. We've already gone through all this. Quick breath. Death is that you. Dagnabbit. Oh, come on! There we go. Dagnabbit. Frick. Ah. There we go. Ah. If I get hit again, it's over. No! Dagnabbit. Funnily enough, well, maybe not funny. Poor Ty also has a cold. Nothing like a creepy game to get rid of your cold. Need to get your flu shot. Honestly cannot remember the last time I got a flu shot. I know that sounds bad, but I don't really get flus all that much anymore. I think the last time I had the flu was a couple years ago. That was only because my roommate came back with the flu and she gave it to me. But, you know, I work from home, so it's not like I'm gonna give it to anyone. And yeah, it sucks for a couple days, but, you know. That, and even if, you know, it's like getting the shot doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to prevent all the all the different flu types. Try to get it every year. It's kind of a hit or miss. And if you do happen to catch, you know, the flu, at least they ask you what type you got so that they can plan later. Alright. Third time's the charm. Nope, I'm not gonna bother with that one. That third one. Ha ha ha! I did get the COVID vaccine, just one, but I still caught COVID. It wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it still sucked. Frick. Got it. Yay! Sweetest nectar, prevail against the snake. We got an achievement. We'll be awaiting you tomorrow, lass. You had to use the bus and the day after you felt sick, but you ignored it and set sail to Sicily. Halfway there, it started to rain. It didn't help your cold. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't know how true it is, but I heard that zinc is supposed to help you get over colds and flus faster. Like I said, I don't know how true that is. I haven't tried it myself, but you never know. Might be worth it to try. My mom also has we have homemade elderberry brandy, which we use for like, sore throats and stuff. You only need a capful, trust me. That stuff is strong.
Out with it!
I had enough of this serpent. For goodness sake! All this for...
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
I see.
this thing. The sweetest nectar. I've made 2 gifts, but I'm still missing the good company, aren't I?
Talking to yourself, lass. Is there something you'd like to tell me, Elise?
No, I was...
It's best you move along, lass. It's late.
Now that you mention it,
I'll be on my way, Father.
Don't be late for the procession tomorrow. Like, objective, go to bed. Cats have realized that I'm a little sick. Aww. When they're in bed, they instantly jump on top of me, and it feels like I'm having a heated blanket. That's so sweet, though.
Come now, Rosmarine. We're going home.
oh, but I...
How did it... We can talk about it on the way. Let's go. Father Hans nearly caught me, Rosmarine. Oh, but he didn't. No, you don't understand. You got the gift, didn't you? The sweetest nectar? Suppose I did, but...
And save. Ginger and oranges are good cold medicines. Yeah. Especially if you mix them, like, like a ginger orange tea. That sounds really good, actually. Okay, that hasn't changed. Anything new there? Well, that doesn't sound good. Does Rosmarine still have something? Okay.
All that's left now is the good company. Good company, you say? Still don't understand what that is. Why, it's the object of your affections, Elise.
The object of my affections, you say?
It's all about commitment, Elise.
Oh, I've had it with this commitment nonsense. I never want to hear that word ever again.
You're so dramatic, Elise.
Not gonna lie, Elise's bed looks so comfy. Look how fluffy that pillow is.
It's done, I suppose. Although I don't know what exactly I've done. Gathered the testaments and made the gifts. And used them to make gifts for him, but... we're still missing the good company, I suppose. The good company. The one I love most. That's... none of this feels real. I think I'll try to meet him tomorrow. I have no choice but to keep going. Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and it'll all have been a dream. Or maybe I might actually make it out of Kieferberg.
Oh boy. Here we go again.
I'm here again. I keep having this dream. Castle. It's so close now. If I do meet him, if I bring him those gifts, and if he does grant my wish, not only this castle, but everything and anything I could ever want, it will all be within my reach.
Oh, we're not gonna go through the whole pink elephants on parade deal? I guess not. Man, that's unsettling.
A dream again. I'd best get up and head to town. Suppose we'll have that procession in the morning as usual, but I'd like to spend some time with Levkuhen later too.
Now that you mention it.
Anyhow, I'd best get going to the festival.
We've collected 17 fireflies. Oh right, I didn't check to see... Okay, so there are 10 endings to get. Is this me, or does this look more bloody than anything? What's that at the base? Oh, it's an apple! It's really tiny, but I can see an apple at the base of that tree. Also looks like the background has been completely just, like, doused in blood. Rather unsettling. Like an apple core? Kinda, yeah. It almost looks like someone just took 2 gigantic bites out of each side of the apple.
Good morning, Elise.
Oh, Elise. Good morning. You're excited too, aren't you, Flock?
For goodness sake!
We're not taking the goat to town, Rosemarine.
But
Oh, but Elise. What are you so excited about, anyhow? Why, it's the day of the festival, Elise.
now that you mention it.
I don't think it'll live up to your expectations, Rosemarine.
Oh, Elise.
It's not just the festival. You're meeting him, too. I know.
I'm sorry,
You're not changing your mind, are you?
For goodness sake.
I'm not. Good grief, Rosemarine. Let's go.
Yes.
Wait, Elise.
Man, that is so unsettling to hear that in the background.
Such a shame we can't bring Flock along to the festival.
What good would that do him anyhow?
Oh, you know how much he enjoys being petted, Elise. And the children can't get enough of him either.
He's a goat, Rosemarine.
Even so, I'm certain he'd enjoy it.
And what are we to do if he starts chewing on the maypole?
We can bring a turnip or two with us.
What if folks ask us about him? What then?
We can pretend we don't know him. If we act as surprised to see him as everyone else, maybe we can...
Oh, you're hopeless.
Anyway, I am way over my usual time, so we're gonna go ahead and save. And we'll stop there for tonight. We got quite a ways, and I think we're getting towards, we're just about at the end. I'll have to see if at some point I'm going to do all of the endings. No, I don't want to load. I want to go to... You too, Froxus.
Little Goody Two Shoes.
And we'll quit. Maybe, I do plan, out of, just so you guys are aware, I am planning to take, the 31st and the 1st of November, yeah, like the 31st of October and the 1st of November off from my job, and I do plan on doing like a Halloween, special stream. I might also move my usual karaoke stream to that Thursday. But for the rest of the day, I think we'll see about if we can, explore all of the endings for Little Goody Two Shoes that day. I think that would probably be a good use of that day. Anyway, I'll put it up on my Discord channel, let you guys know. But if you have any other suggestions that you would like to see for that day, by all means, let me know your suggestions. We'll see if we can fit them in. Anyway, let's see who's on right now. Who can we raid today? Oh, Hal is on. So is Rico. Zora.
Stella's playing Luigi's Mansion. Yes. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Looks like she only just started too, so you guys will have plenty of time to enjoy with her. It's been so long since I've been able to raid Stella. Let's see. Raid. And Stella Aurora. Alright guys, like usual, #MadeRaid. And if I don't see you at some point this weekend, then I will see you in the next one.